we're live for live stream 289. Just waiting for the charts to get populated. One of the changes I'm going to make is I'm going to switch to a 15-second chart. 10 seconds, just a little bit too choppy, so I'm going to switch to a 15. One of the adjustments I'm going to make here. Let's have a look at the market range. Currently the range on NQ, looking at 220 points. Over on ES, we're looking at 37 points. And over on gold, we are looking at 80.1. So had a sell-off in gold. Started to recover from the European session. Seeing some bullish price action here over at our friends at okay. No trades. Over at NQ. So let's just see here. Gonna draw out a volume profile from the open till 10 a.m. Let's think about this a second. Oh, hold on. Where is the implications for this setup? Oh, that was a short. Okay. Did we say we're going to use a 15? I believe so. Oh, just got a short there. What's going on?
Order submitted. Order filled.
Okay, I got a short. Let's see what the target is. Target on the short is 309.25. 309.25. There's a stop. 49. Okay, ready to close. I wonder how you put a watermark on these charts. Got 15 seconds. This is a DC 52. Definitely seems like it's going to be a close out here. No. Need to make this larger. 15 seconds to go. No. Okay. Font. Let's make this 37. Apply. Okay. I'm going to lock that in. We're going to use, or we can go over to this other chart. See if we can get this 309.25 here. 0 guarantees of success. Let's go see. Tracking around the 13s, around these previous highs. Come on, go pick us up.
Target filled.
Okay, target filled right there. Gonna go over to this chart, 15 seconds. Let's fix this chart up a little bit. Let's think about it. Let's see. What is that? Oh, it is what I was looking for. So, I got a 15-second chart. So we're up 16.7. Hold up a second here. Let's think about this. Load. Oh no. Ah, the chart's already changed. Oh, missed that short there. Goodness me, missed that short. Wow. Missed it. Missed another short. Goodness me. It was over. Okay. It's not a problem. Oh my gosh, this is the wrong... My gosh, all the work I've done. So if I was to change this to a 3... Yeah. So if I change this to a 3... Okay. What was this? Wait for reset. DC 52. Okay, so this is that current chart. Let's make sure we keep that as it is. This one is a VP, and that was at a 10. I can't even trust that now. I'd have to re-go it. I'd have to look back. Oh, that work. What's this? It's a 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. So which one had? So this one. So we could take the DC off that. Take that off there. Take that off there. We're using the volume. Hold on a second. Oh, goodness me. I came down into that low volume area. I believe that was a 10 sec. Oh, no. Oh, actually, yeah, we could probably take it. Hold on. Yep.
Order filled.
Can take that. Let's see. Stops down at 70, 75. 70, 75. The target. Where's the target? Target is up at 2150. 2150. 50. And this chart is a volume profile chart. Volume profile. Volume profile. Oh, I just write LVN, which is just low volume nodes. So may get stopped out here. Well, let's see. Font is Montserrat. Let's make this, was it 28? Apply. Okay. Let's lock this in. Let's lock that in. We need another chart. We need a third chart. So we're looking for 2150. Is that right? 2150 seems a lot. It really does. Let's make sure here. Yeah, it is right. 2150 is the target. It seems like a lot. I don't know, it seems a lot. $21.50. Especially needing this to go through the VWAP and the 200. Seems like a lot. This is in fact a 10-second chart also. Should be a 10-second. Apply. $21.50. Not sure about that. Seems like it's asking a lot, but oh, that's pretty violent, isn't it? So we've ran into, oh, it's a different moving average on here. See, that looks like an engulfing bearish candle. Look at that. Definitely coming for that stop. Oh well. $21.50. So it seems I'm going to lose all 16 and some. Did identify that potential resistance around the VWAP, but I'm going to follow the plan. I'm not going to get out early. Fill or kill. Fill or kill. I just know if I get out early, I'll absolutely be kicking myself. Where is that volume profile? Drawing tool. I'm just gonna have to have a look for it. So gone into profits there. Magic's gonna give me quite a few fair opportunities that I may look back on in hindsight and say I should have got out, but I knew the risk, I took the risk. So let's look for the drawing tools. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. Drawing tools. Order flow view up. Order flow volume profile. Apply. Ah, there he is. So now I've got the order flow volume profile. Let's draw it on this chart. Oh. Maybe I'm gonna have to wait here. 2150. We're up to 16, 5 points away. 18, 3 points away.
Target filled.
Target filled. Okay, so that volume profile trade worked out. Now let's talk about why I took that trade. So if we go to the start of the market opening, which should be over here, this is about 9:30 Eastern, right there, and we drag it across until 10 a.m. Eastern, right there. There's a volume profile. We can see a low volume area right down there. Low volume, hence the reason why I've called this chart volume profile LVN. Price came down to that low volume area. On the, you know, I should get a 10-second chart up because it's not going to show it correctly here. Let's get a 10-second chart up. So let's get that profile back up. Hold on, battery's low. Give me a sec. So I've actually got a long trade. Another long trade. Oh goodness me. Right there after the previous long. But I'm not going to take it. What I'm going to do is talk through this trade here. So we've had this market. We had a 10-second chart. You got the low volume here, low volume node. After we've plotted the first 30 minutes with the periodic volume profile, which I drew manually, price came down to that low volume node. Saw all of this buying come out of that low volume node, went long, targeted 2.5 ATR, forward period ATR target, and stop 1-to-1, and the target was hit. That was pretty much why I took that trade. Now the DC 52, this is, oh, I need to change this. Let's see. I need to change this. I need to change the DC 52. I need to have a Donkin channel. Hold on. I need to change the Donkin channel. So the Donkin channel is currently set to 10. The Donkin channel should be set to 52. The upper we kept in blue. The lower, we're going to make it red. Make it crimson. We're going to change it to a line width of 6 on the lower and a line width of 6 on the upper. We are going to have, where's the middle? The mean. We're going to change that to like a golden. Let's see, where's golden? Golden. We're going to keep that at 4. And we're going to click apply. See, that works, but we need to What we need to do then is reduce the prominence of the Bollinger Bands. Upper band, let's make that a 2. Lower band, let's make that a 2. We're going to click apply. Okay. Okay, so why did I go? Why is this not right? Why is this not right? Was I using a 10-second on? Why is that not right? Oh, it is right. So the short was up here. So pretty much with the donkeying channel, was looking for the move back. What is, I got a few, what's this blue line? Oh, the SMA. I'm going to remove that for now. Apply. What is this? Oh, that's a midline. Let's get rid of that midline as well. Let's change that to transparent. Where is transparent on here? Transparent, apply. Okay. That's more like it. So that's more like it. So this is the DC 52. So this is your donkeying channel, 52 periods. Saw price come from the lower donkeying channel. Thought we may go back down. Why is this donkeying channel not right? This donkeying channel is not right. Let's go see what the settings are on this donkeying channel over here. Oh, it's a 260. That can't be right. A 260 donkeying. Okay. I guess it's a 260. So I should change this to donkeying channel 260. Let's have a look first. That long trade that I did still haven't the ability to get in with an entry down at 320.50, target up at 43.50. Let's donkeying channel 260. Let's do 260. Let's see if this is the correct donkeying channel. No. Still not right. Very odd. I can't quite figure it out. It's saying we ran up to the midpoint and then we failed. Ran to the midpoint of the donkeying channel and failed. This donkeying channel is not big enough. It's not big enough. That's very odd. Why is this donkeying channel not big enough? Period. Let's double that. Let's do 800 period donkeying. Let's see. We'll do it live. Is there like a limit on a look back or something? Oh, I understand. I understand now. It makes perfect sense. So, tell you where the issue is. I am using electronic trading hours for the data here, whereas on my other set of charts, I'm using regular trading hours. So, due to having regular trading hours, you do have gaps, and that distorts the levels in the Dunkin. So, I think you have to right click data series. Let's see. Trading hours. Is it trading hours? Oh, US equities regular trading hours. Well, can I go back to the settings if I need to? Use instrument settings. Let's go. US equities regular trading hours. Apply. So this should give me the gaps that I'm looking for. Yes, it does. So there we are. Now this makes a lot more sense. So now that's pretty much how you would, if you wanted just the regular trading hours and not the electronic trading hours, that's pretty much how you do it. Right click. You then go to data series. You then go over to the trading hours. I think by default it's set to use instrument settings. That's going to give you electronic trading hours. If you wanted just the regular trading hours, you go all the way down to the bottom. US equities regular trading hours. You click that. You click apply, and then you're going to have like the gaps. See where the gaps are in the market. And with that, I'm going to keep it as the regular trading hours. And that's, see now the trade makes a lot more sense. See, this makes a lot more sense. That's where I took the short all the way down to that target. See, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so it's a good thing we didn't take that long. Let's get rid of, let's change this YM chart. And we're going to trade it to an NQ chart. Is that the most recent contract? I believe so. We're going to trade that to a 10-second chart. Imagine this is going to be pretty data intensive on my machine. Let's see, we go to seconds. We're going to put that to a 10-second chart. We're then going to have, we're going to have our Bollinger's and all the rest of it. Nothing's really happening here. Okay, so that long trade up at the 320s, that would have been a loss. We've got a good reset at the moment for a potential setup in either direction now on that trade. Over on the DC 52s. I wonder how you'd watermark. So I'd have to literally unlock that, bring it over here, lock it back up. Am I going to have to just move this everywhere? I'll figure out the watermarking later on. So we are building this NQ. Let's see what else do we need. So we got a donkey in. What period do we have here? Is it a 10? Let's go have a look. It's a 15. Let's change that to a 10. We're going to apply that. What is this blue line? Order flow VWAP. Let's see, color above, color below. Let's change it to purple. We're going to click apply. It's our VWAP. There's our 200 period. So we're going to need to have a 125 simple moving average. So we're going to remove this moving average. And we're going to get a simple moving average. Double click it. Gonna go with a 125. And we're going to go with our favorite color for moving averages. Doge blue. Apply that. Of course it's too thin. Add it at 4. Apply. There we go. And we're going to call this our moving average chart. So it's going to be our SMA. Let's just say that. We're going to change the font. Let's make it 28. I shouldn't be able to close this. Yeah, good work. Can't accidentally close this window. So we're going to say this is, let's rename this NQ. Where is it? LVN. Apply. So there's my NQLVN chart. We're going to say this one we're going to rename. Hold on, I should just say instrument. Instrument. And we'll click apply. It shouldn't have the contract on there. There we go. Instrument. SMA. Apply. And this one is a DC. Rename. Instrument. DC 52. Apply. Okay. There's the charts. Those are the charts I'm working with. So at the moment, I believe that LVN chart is now not valid based on the trading that's taken. No, it's not actually. No, I'm not a fan of this current profile now. We've gone into this high volume area down at 262. Well, it's tempting to think about a long there. It's not an LVN, so we're going to leave it alone. I wonder if we can extend the POC on this drawing object. Color lines, POC. Is there an extension? So great. Maybe I'm gonna have to do volume profile labels. What's that gonna do? Take it off. Okay. $2.99 is our POC on that first opening volume profile. Go have a look at the 2-minute chart here. Seems to be in a bit of a range. Must have had some news come out. I think it was initial jobless claims. And we also had PPI, I believe. I believe we had PPI. So let's have a look at the calendar. Yep, we had PPI May 15th and retail sales. Retail sales forecast was for it to be flat. We actually had a gain of 0.1. PPI was actually negative. That's interesting. Negative PPI. Producers didn't increase prices. Producer price index. So come down to this 200 here. Yep, 200 SMA. Buying. Let's see if we have third time's a charm. From here we made a new high. From here we made a new high. I wonder if we're going to make another high. Be interesting if we did. It would be interesting. You can see we're still trading inside the current day's range, which is at 220 points, I believe. I believe that's what I said at the start of the broadcast. That is correct. Oh, interestingly enough, I've looked over at a 5-minute chart and I've seen that we do have at 262, we do have 2-day VWAP sitting at 262. So 2-day VWAP sitting at 262, which is interesting. Let's go with Doge Blue. Apply. Who knows? Maybe price will break out of this 2-day VWAP. So we've got the 200 and the 2-day VWAP. Certainly would feel like support. We've also got the lows from the news sitting down at 36s. So this area right here, pretty interesting area. So from that 2-day VWAP, the 200 as well. That's interesting. Could have picked up nearly 25 points there. But it's not a strategy. It's not a strategy of mine. And I certainly weren't going to trade the high volume on the profile here. From the 60, let's see what the setup would have been. I would have been in at 74. Oh, that's interesting. 20 points up to the moving average. Certainly interesting. What is this red line? Oh, it's just a random, it's a drawing. Let's take it off. Is that a 200? Let's have a look. Yes, it's a 200. I don't believe I use a 200 on the 10-second chart. I tend to use the 125s. Let's see. Oh, in fact, I do have a long. I do have a long on this chart. Let's see. Would it be the long? The long is at 92. Ah, you might be a bit too late, mate.
Order submitted.
Might be too late, mate. So we're looking for a move up to 310. So there is that VWAP. If we get to 310, I'm going to obviously have to close the order that I've got sitting out there. There is a risk of course, VWAP acting as a resistance, sending the market down. We've got to stop down at 275.75. Let's think about this a second. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's have a look at a higher time frame. Clearly in a range, interacting with the point of control. Looking for 310, which is above the 5-minute 200. You know what? I'm already late. I'm already pretty late. Certainly plenty of opportunities to have gotten in down here. So
Order
I'm
canceled.
going to cancel that order. I'm going to cancel that order. There were plenty of opportunities to get in all the way through here at better prices. Now I'm expecting price to break and hold a VWAP and the point of control sitting at 99.25. Maybe asking a bit too much. I'll definitely watch this trade and observe a capacity. Certainly should be interesting. So over on the DC. Over on the DC, let's see what we're doing here. Be interesting if we get to that 310. We are going to get to 310. Nice. Nice. There we are, 310. Alert's just gone off. Okay, it's nice to see. Not feeling FOMO. Not feeling FOMO at all. And the reason being, after suffering a series of losses over the last couple of weeks, having some success early on this morning, I wouldn't be completely honest, and if I was to say I was going to come in here, completely follow the plan, take every single setup that presents itself, that wouldn't be being honest. It's going to take some time. But positive reinforcement. Oh, I need to actually. Let's see. I've got about 14 minutes left of this broadcast. I'm only going to make it about an hour. Let's go have a look at the end of LVN. Let's go see what the profile. So that low volume still down there. Came down to that high volume. Would have worked itself out. Got up to the 316s. Pretty decent performance. Pretty decent performance. Further 15. Took us into the 50s. Nice. Really nice. If there's anything on the profile. Is there anything on the profile? There's this 316 area. But I'm not sure if that's low enough volume to get me interested. It would be a short trade though. Short 97s. Looking for a move down to 81.25. So I'll be looking for a move down to this level here from a short up at 97. If I was to take that short out of that low volume there, which I haven't taken of course, but that's where that setup would resolve itself. 81.25. Now we've gone as low as 82.50. Which is what, 5 ticks away? It's really interesting. And 14. It's really interesting. Really interesting. Where would the stop be? The stop would be at 13.50. That would have come pretty close to that stop. The stop will be up there. 13.50. Certainly wouldn't have been confident if I was in the short right now. Oh no, I'm going around a PLC or something. What's going on? Why is this chopping around? Oh, we're around a PLC. That explains it all. High volume around a PLC. Always explains why the market's chopping around more often than not. There we are, around the high volume area. Middle of the regular trading hours range. Back and forth, chopping around. You can always trust that if you're in if your market's chopping around, it's pretty close to that PLC or a high volume area. Neither the buyers or the sellers can decide where the market should go. And that's interesting as well because we also have VWAP in that area as well. So we've got a point of control down at 99.25 25, 299, 25, and we've got the VWAP sitting at 301. So within 5 points of each other. Here we go. Let's go get that 1350. There we are. So if I would have taken that short, target would not have been here, would have come within a couple of ticks before reversing and hitting that stop. So need a reset here on, well, DC 52 is not going to set up for a while. Need a move to the upside to set up there. We've only 7 minutes to go. Highly unlikely I'm going to see anything. See that move down to that 120. I believe that's the 125. That should be the 125. Yep, the 125. Label. Wow. Buy stepping in strongly there. Seems like we want to go bullish on the day. Still in some somewhat bearish territory on the instrument. Drawing tools. No, we'll keep down there. Gold, seeing that recovery back to the upside. You can see, put in the lows during the European session. From there, rallied from a 123 all the way up to over 200. Wow. That's quite a strong rally actually. $87. That's pretty good. Over on ES, we got this. Let's put it on a 5 minute chart. Choppy grind to the upside. I don't think this is going to, no, it's not going to set up in the next 3 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to have a look at the trade performance. Where is the trade performance tab? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So over on trade performance, you can see here all the trades were positive. There's nothing you can read from the data really. 99 profit factor, 100% accuracy. Same 5 trades. Average win. Largest win. Time in the market about 5 minutes. Longest flat period 3 minutes. Equity curve is going to look pretty good. There's a profit P&L. Cumulative net P&L. Only a couple of trades there. So I'm just going to wrap up the video there. I'm going to come back tomorrow, and what I'll be doing is I'll be doing the same thing. I was going to stick with these 3, the DC52s, the LVNs, low volume nodes, and the moving average over on our friends at NQ. And with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.